In your Vote 2020 coverage of the Indiana Democratic Convention, you saw right here on Wish TV this evening.
For 90 minutes, you heard from candidates, including gubernatorial candidate Woody Myers, as well as panels about various issues. News 8's Dan Klein joins us now from the newsroom. And Dan, George Floyd and the Black Lives Matter movement was top of mind.
It was a name and a picture which was spoken and shown just moments into the party chairman's opening remarks. It will be a state party convention unlike any other. Tonight making history as it was live on TV for the first time.
Welcome to our 2020 state convention preview.
Democratic leaders and candidates took not to the stage Thursday night, but to the studio for a special look before the official convention a week from Saturday, June 13th. As the party looks to build momentum to November, it focused on several key issues, including health care, especially with the pandemic, and public education and increasing money for schools and teachers. Several heavyweights lending their voice.
Over the past 4 months, the foundation of our way of life has been shaken by a crisis that will define a generation.
One thing has become clearer than ever in these recent days and weeks and months is that leadership matters.
As well as panels on various issues. They also got to hear from both candidates for Attorney General, Karen Tallian and Jonathan Weinzapfel. Delegates voting on this race must mail in their ballot by Friday, June 12th.
Tonight gave us the opportunities to share our values as Democrats through the lens of our panels, through the lens of our candidates, and letting people know what the Indiana Democratic Party is about.
Good evening.
Dr. Woody Myers, who will challenge Governor Eric Holcomb in November, shared how this is not a time for celebration, but a time to mourn those affected by coronavirus and the death of George Floyd.
His murder has sparked a revolution with protests seen now around the world.
And said growing up in Indianapolis in the 1960s as an African American, experiences channeled his anger into action.
In times like these, it can be difficult to remember not to paint everyone in a position of authority, especially those in law enforcement, with the same brush. Law enforcement today is far more part of the solution than it was in the past.
While this race has been unlike any other, no big rallies around the state, no door-to-door campaigning, Myers believes he can win.
I think people are ready for change. I think that the country knows that what we're doing today isn't right, and we've got to move forward, not backwards. So I'm still very optimistic.
Again, the Democratic Convention is set for June 13th, which is a week from Saturday. While sticking to the traditional schedule and format as much as possible, it will be all virtual. Party officials will announce the AG candidate after the mailed-in ballots are counted. Meanwhile, Wish TV is broadcasting the Republican Party Convention preview on June 18th, both on air and online. Reporting in the newsroom, Dan Klein, Wish TV, wishtv.com. Be sure to follow us on Facebook.